guys are about 2.5 weeks old now. A little longer than I normally keep them inside, but today is the day. Going to their new home. It's time, isn't it? Huh? Eat out of this box. There's 8 in here. Then over here we have 1 chicken and 6 quail. I didn't expect this chicken to make it. He was very weak and small. And he had a problem with his back end. There he is. He had a problem right from when he came out of the egg. And he's having a difficult time doing everything. But right now, whoa, that was a quail. Right now it looks good. Nice and clean. That's a lily. Hello, lily. Quail are crazy. There's the other chicken side by side. They're only 1 day difference. A couple days ago, the littler one was way smaller. It's catching up now. But you can see the difference in the feathers. You know, that's a big difference. Even though the size is not that much difference now. They're not liking this at all. Okay, let's go for a walk. Take you to your new home. It seems like every batch of chickens I do, there's one that shouldn't survive, but manage to keep him. This time it's you. What do you think, Lily? Then, when it's dark, they calm down, huh? Hello. Beauty, huh? Hello. Hello. Chicken. That's a little one. What's all this new straw? Big Tom Turkey is right outside. Here they are. I need to bring the water in. You don't know what to make of it. What is all this space? The reason I didn't bring these guys in here earlier, because I normally do it at about 10 to 12 days, is I had mite issues in here, and I still have some chickens with mites on them. But it's much better now, and they're a little bigger, so they got a fighting chance. But those mites are hard to get rid of, and they just suck the blood right out of the birds. It's terrible. Yes, Thomas, you're scaring the babies. But, Thomas. But today I cleaned everything out. All the old manure and the straw and everything that was in, not only just this pen, but the entire quail house. And then I put down a thick layer of diatomaceous earth. You can probably see the white powder over there. And that stuff is what I've been using to get rid of the mites. But it takes a long time. The mites have to leave the bird, go back to the ground, and then they get the powder on them. But yeah, slow going. Very, very slow going. It's been a couple of months, I say, I've had this. This turkey's got a few on her. They're really small, so hard to see. See my finger there? You see those black dots? Those are mites, and when they get a hold, you can't even pick them off. She had quite a few. She's been quarantined in here alone for 2 or 3 weeks now. You see around the top of her eye. See the black line? That's mites. Big bird like this, a few is not going to hurt her at all. But the quail on the ground, I had quail in this pen and the one next to it. They got it first. And you can't see them, you couldn't see them on there until it got really bad, and it looked like the quail had, Turkey, look at the camera. It looked like the quail had a big beard, but it was all bugs. It was nasty. And I couldn't get them. I was going to lose all the quail, so I harvested them. And got rid of most of my quail, and that's why I did this action, to try and get a few more quail, because I thought I was going to lose them all. You see all the white on the ground? Hello, Turkey Mama. How you doing? She wants out of here real bad. But before, when the bugs were really bad, those mites were really bad, you walk in here, just walking along, could feel them jumping up and hitting my leg, you know. Could feel them, those tiny little things. I can't imagine how much pain the birds go through when they're covered in them. Because when they bite me, it hurts. The babies are not too impressed. Okay, let's do the quail. There we go. Welcome home. There's some big quail over there, huh? A little nervous too. There you go. Go in. Come on, go in. Go. No, I don't want to go. These guys are different sizes too. Whoa, hey, there you go. There you go. Okay, go. Jump, jump, jump. Come on, you can do it. Last one. I think the last one. Yeah, there's just one. There's 6. And I think there's 6 old ones. And that's it. Now there's a lot of, I still get a lot of comments about quail cages and shouldn't use quail cages, and I agree with a lot of it. Most of the people that leave comments are not very nice about it, but you know, I agree that it'd be better if they were on the ground. But there's a lot of pros and cons to being on the ground or in the cage. You know how hard it is to catch a quail? You know how hard it is to find their eggs? But they're not like chickens where they put them all in one spot, not normally. Although I did have them doing that once. But when the mites hit, they hit the quail on the ground and they hit them hard. They're all gone now. The quail in the cage are fine. They never got any bugs on them at all. You know, and it's really only 6 feet apart. The one that's trying to get back in used to live in here. He spent most of his life in this cage, and now he's in the cage next door, and he don't like it none. And now somebody else is in my house. But I admit, you know, quail cages, yes, but pros and cons to everything. You have to be adult enough to understand that there's 2 sides to every story. This turkey don't want to be in there either, but she is. If she didn't stay in here, every bird I have would be covered in bugs. You know? Be cruel to be kind. She's not in any kind of danger. She's just not happy with her situation. But she's got to get over it until the bugs are gone. I'll show you the bugs on the chickens. It's only in this room. There's 7 chickens and 1 rooster. The rooster never had very many. But the chickens, you can see around their head where most of the feathers are gone. That's the good thing about chickens. They scratch and their feathers are gone, so you can see something is wrong where the quail didn't do that. And that's how it got out of control for me. These chickens still have a few. Stop walking. But it's much better now. You see their head around their eyes. They won't stop moving. See that? That's probably the worst one, that one right there. You see them around their eyes. It's got to be very painful, and you can't even pick them off or anything. It's just, I keep giving them diatomaceous earth, and it's made a big difference. It kept them alive. Hello, rooster. The rooster hasn't had very many. Look at you, Mr. Rooster. But the chickens have had a lot. The first year we had birds, we had mites. And it's a very good chance that they came with the birds, because it happened pretty quick afterwards. And we haven't had them since. This is the first time since then. How they got here, where they came from, who knows. But these chickens, the quail next door, started with the quail, came to these chickens, and Tom Turkey outside had bugs. The one turkey that's in there alone, and the rabbits. The rabbits had some too. The rabbits, I got them off right away, really easy. They were mostly around their nose, and they're gone long ago. It makes the chickens look old when they got naked head, that's for sure. They're very nervous. What is this loud noise? Crazy Thomas. Alright guys, well that's it. That's the good and the bad of raising animals right there, you know, it's the truth. It's what's happening, it's what we're dealing with right now. And if you have birds or animals, you know, same thing can happen. That's why I show it. Hopefully these guys don't get any. Like I say, I don't feel them anymore. You could never see them, but when it was bad, I could feel them. I knew they were there, and old Thomas had them too. I think they're all gone from him. All right, guys. Good luck. Stay away from the bugs. All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching.